Hello everyone. So I'm here today live in South Kensington and just sitting here right here on the bench. So yeah, it's been like second day of the tube strike and life is getting busier and grittier as usual. People are just going about their days and but it's been very challenging because the thing is, I was mentioning yesterday how you should never limit life and always find some opportunity locally. So, for example, find activities you're very passionate about, like going to the park, maybe try to see a friend nearby, or try to find like alternatives, something that suits your satisfaction. And really, I said to someone, "Oh, how did you manage to go to central London?" Walking. No, I took some other alternative public transports. But it's very bizarre days because now there's a lot of changes with the working modules, and there are people working from home. I mean, obviously, this isn't one of it. And, you know, life changes on escape, every day of our life, every second, every minute. And, we should never take, life for granted. So today I was at the station and this guy was just speaking so loud and you can't actually hear anything because of the crowd control. So it's really strange how people's lives are just kind of altered. We're living in a day and age now where life is becoming extremely complex. And it's not like what it used to be. It's not like how, we live in a sort of generation where time is changing and every kind of spear around it, every angle and circle is a contrasted change. So, how are you doing anyway? And that's what it is. It's a core society shift. I mean, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you please, you have to keep on going. So no matter how tough and challenging it is, you keep on going. Doesn't mean keep running. And oh look, there's a beep. Someone after me? Nah. So you can see. So yeah, it's just life carries on, and how you guys doing? Life just carries on. Life carries on for a change, no matter what disrupts you, and no matter what challenges are thrown at you. It doesn't mean you pelt someone with an egg. And try to smile, no matter if you don't actually feel it. I mean, yesterday I went to this social events where they had this game. It's like kind of a speed date, and you play games amongst your contenders. And I do apologise for this radical nutcases on motorbikes. And there's this guy over there with his phone. Sorry, I didn't mean to stalk him. But it's very irritating when you keep hearing like that. So it was so great because you get to interact and actually have a very relaxing, very therapeutic way, rather than just intense asking questions like you're going to an interview and you're sitting there going, I have no clue, I have no anything to answer. And so it's nice when you just find something activities that kind of just embody you into. Hi, myself, how you doing? How's it going? So there's everything out there. There's everything for anybody as long as you plan. Find something to do, but find the people that you care about. Find them out there. And it could be your turn tomorrow. So earlier when I was going to do the live streaming, but I wasn't able to. And they're sitting in a train and having all this, with this signals altering, and and how it just disrupts the service. So so behind me, or I should say, well, in front of me, is the Victoria and Albert Museum. Now, this is open daily. Now they're showing like David Bowie with his archives of songwritings, notes he put on. Oh, hello, hi, little Rocky. How you doing? Well, hello from the UK. How's it going in Philippines? Yeah, you should come down to London. Look, look at the dynamic here. Look at that. This is like the museum, just right here. But welcome, welcome. Thank you for really the big follow. I really appreciate that. But yeah, wherever you are, wherever you feel the challenge or the doubts, don't discourage yourself. Don't discourage yourself, because it ain't good for you. This is why I do comedies. This is why I do vlogs. And this is why I do film reviews. It's to show people that you can actually maximize your chance. Maximize your chance to the maximum. I love the word maximum. And push it to extend harder and harder and harder. Because tomorrow could be a day of success. Or maybe today, maybe not next week. And that's the thing. I feel tired. I just feel like, I don't want to do anything. And I had a nice rest. It was interesting because sometimes someone asks me, "Oh, Sam, why do you go to bed really late? Why do you wake up late?" And I said, I don't know why. And someone said, "You know what? That is good because you're living a free life. You're living a free life because you know what? You're living out the system. I mean, I'm not talking about the Matrix, but you can wake up when you please, wake up when, go to sleep when you please. But it depends if I have like something, a commitment, some assignment or, workers. But, what I'm trying to emphasize is that we are living in a free system, but we don't realize it because we're so enslaved. I'm enslaved. And anyway, you wake up, oh dear. Well, you've got like an hour's difference, I have to say. You know what, I tell you, it's not anyone's completely fault. Maybe because we do night shift or I don't know, etc. But no, I do like to get up early. But it's just like we shouldn't be enslaved to the system. We shouldn't be feeling like, okay, it's daylight, we have to wake up, and at night time we'll be like, sleeping. That the owl starts howling, and it's a nice sensation because I always like to enjoy the free life, and that's what I'm saying. You can enjoy your free life. It doesn't mean you can't work or earn money, but try to endorse your availability. Like, show the world that you have so much to give. Find your loved ones, find some friends, find something crazy, face your fears, and go nuts. And I didn't mean to be in a very sarcastic way. I'm just joking myself back. And it's really nice to see a lot of viewers. Thank you so much. And follow me, guys. Share it to your friends and family, anyone around the world, and I mean not outside planet Earth or something. And you know what? Life is a very wonderful gift. And so here, going back, you can see how life is very normal. So this is London. Now on that side there's the Natural History Museum, and so let me just hold on a second. So basically I'll give you a little bit of my own tour. So here I'll show you the museums we have in central London. So for instance, this is the V&A Museum, and then right there you've got the Natural History Museum. Let me just zoom it for you. Now they actually have the dinosaurs, not the Jurassic Park where they go, and yeah, they have like also the Science Museum, which is, I believe, let me just show it to you, just over there as I'm zooming in. So it's kind of an old antique building, and sorry about that. So it's very educational for for those, like it's like when you go to Egypt, they have museums, with the pharaohs, mummies, and then when you go somewhere like in Italy or Germany. And yesterday I met a few German people at this party event. It was really cool because some of them were from Frankfurt and the others was Village. I said I went to Cologne. Nice, you went to Cologne. How long ago? And I said it was 2018. So I haven't been someone who's really traveled for a long time. Any suggestions you guys can give me, you can just send me a comment, and maybe I can probably go Philippines, or maybe I don't know, just something like any kind of suggestions. So like I said, never run out of ideas. It doesn't mean it can't be available for anybody. And I know some people like to be homebound, and look at that. That's the Victoria Albert Museum. I have, but not for a long time. I've been to America, South Africa, if I give you a whole entire list. But I'm kind of beginning to start that trip again. So yeah, I'd like to. What's your suggestion? Yeah, so yeah, it'd be nice. Have you guys been around Europe or Asia, or I don't know, I think, well, someone's from Asia, Australia, or any suggestions? Anything that's yeah. So this here is kind of like you can hire a bike, but unfortunately at the moment there's no bikes available because everyone's going psycho crazy. Oh look, that's one of it. See, someone's just right there. So this is a kind of like a taster ideas of anyway, I'm gonna start walking. So yeah, here I am, is in an area called South Kensington, and as I said, there's a tube strikes at the moment. So like I said, do not limit yourself whatever you do. But comment down, subscribe to my channel, share out there, and anyone who's in London, those who are going to London, I'll suggest you come to places like this and kind of see for yourself and plan. And obviously, I went to America. I went to obviously Los Angeles, and it was great. Living there is absolutely mostly hard. So anyway, so I'm just walking down here, and you can see it's kind of closed and empty now. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick live stream. Guys, thank you so much for viewing. Share this, and guys, follow, and I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. Bring it on, guys. Oh, now we've got more viewers. I love this. Yeah. So this is the museum, everybody. It's the Victoria Albert Museum. So anyone planning to come to London, come on down. Any suggestion you give me, I'll come to yours. And guys, check out my films, comedies, and my content. And thank you for your love and support. See you guys very soon. Bring it on.